Hello, this is Cindy from Freeze Babies Fiber Frolic. It's hello from Central Florida. It's a balmy day. Got up in the 90s. I'm a little late today. Trying to get this computer set up. I'm on a really old laptop, so I'm not sure how this is going to work for streaming. There were changes in live streaming on YouTube and Facebook, so you can no longer use a camera to do live shows unless you have um, more than kitty more than unless you have 1,000 subscribers. So I don't have 1,000 subscribers right now, so we're gonna have to use the laptop until I get mine back. Say hello to me if you want to. Also tell me if you can hear me. I couldn't. Hi. Oh, good. Hi, KB. It's hot in here. This is one of my finished objects for this week. Actually, the only finished objects I got this week are two of these hats. Um, Kate, of course, she wants to be in on the podcast. I'm coming to you from my dining room, and so you can see my porch out there. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this was my Susie had gotten me some stuff for my graduation last year, and in one of the items in there was this. Hi, Denisha. Hi, Susie. And Susie had given me this in the book. So, this book, and so the pattern for the bunny hat is from there. I got two child size ones to make next, and then I'm gonna make dog size ones. Kate, would you wear one? She has to be the center of everything, but of course she's not showing her face. How's the weather up north? We're really hot here. We've been getting into the 90s all week. I've been sick too, so I haven't got much done. Oh, good. I'm glad he did. Are you going to show your butt now, Kitty? Why don't you show your pretty face? She's got a lovely face. I got some. Oh, yeah. It's just been. I had flu early on, and then my lupus has been flaring. Oh, Stephen B is a designer out of Minneapolis, and he's super. And if you ever see any of the Vogue Knitting Live, he's always on there. But he's cool. Oh, that sounds good. 60s doesn't sound too bad, but snow. Ugh. Yeah. So it's hot here. I have some happy mail to show you. I got this from KB because I was one of her winners on her podcast. Was it your 1,000th podcast or your no 1 year anniversary? Yeah, but Susie and I have been to the his shop multiple times. He's really I love his mom. He's a nice guy. Yeah, for the KB's 1 year anniversary, which was I believe last week or the week before. She did some giveaways, and I got some sock yarn, which I'm probably holding upside down. Yep, sock yarn, which is a lovely color too. It's got some reds and browns in it, and it's a Lion Bread Magic Stripe. So it's a self-striping yarn, which I haven't used yet, so I'm going to try that. Oh, kitty. And then she also sent me 2 sets of DPNs, which I will definitely use. Actually, there's 3 sets of DPNs in here. Oh, cool. Yeah, and they're the sizes I use, too. I use the smaller ones. When I'm using DPNs, I usually use primarily 2, 3, and 5. So kitty. She's being a goofball. So that was my happy mail for this week. I got a life update. I don't know if you've been following me, but it's just been really hard lately. I've been sick. I haven't worked in about 4 months, and now Cy, my boyfriend, is getting surgery. So which is good. He's getting a hip replacement on Thursday, so it's kind of a blessing that I've been home. Anyways, I've been having a little bit of a emotional crisis, and that's probably what caused my lupus to flare. But things are looking up. I've got some great friends and family that are helping me out, and so we'll get through this. Like I said, it's kind of a blessing I'm not working. So that's my life update. Glad to see everybody on here. Yeah, Stephen B's mom is a hoot. But the hat I did with the weird pooling on it was from him. If you look on my Facebook and also my Instagram, I put it on there. Kate, you know you're supposed to look in the camera and not put your back to it. Didn't anybody ever tell you anything? Huh? Little girl? Will you turn around so they can see you? And being as you're being the center of attention today. How is this streaming for you guys? Is it on my end it looks really slow, but I can see pretty well. But I gotta try something. I haven't even taken my computer to get it fixed yet. My friend Glenn will fix it. He always reincarnates it. Oh yeah, Stephen B and Stephen West are their names are very easy to confuse, but they're two totally different. Stephen B's older. They're both really flamboyant, but Stephen B's been around a long time. But very cool. I like them both. And I'll probably never meet Stephen West. I'm assuming I'll be able to meet Stephen B someday. Susie knows him better than I do. So what are you guys all working on? Hi, Jackie. Good to see you. I'm a little later tonight, and I'm wondering if this timeline works better for people. I know there's one other podcast that has a talk on this time of the night too, so I don't want to. So we'll see. I'm drinking decaffeinated coffee, but I'm glad to see everybody on here. Let's see. What else am I working on? The last week and the week before, I got so much done, and this week I'm like kind of stalled. I can't remember the name. Dee would know what the name of her show is. I'll have to check. I think it's on Crochet O'Clock or something like that. Oh, cool. Yeah, Jackie, I've been having a hard time getting into knitting lately. I really haven't. You working on your rabbit legs? I can't wait to see your amigurumi. Well, I'm working on. I'm doing the make along for. Sorry about all the ums. I'm really tired. I'm doing a lot of. I'm doing the proper pineapples mystery crochet along. So this is what I'm using. And I didn't intend for it to look like Mardi Gras, but I like the colors. I just wish I could have done more with the top color, but because it's the one that I matched everything up against. But it's pretty. I just got the red yarn and the multicolored yarn from my friend Mary Beck in Minnesota. So she sent me that, and I had the other ones for a while. Thank you, Angela. Good to see ya. Okay, and what else am I doing? Oh, I'm doing Setta's calendar, of course. Calendar crochet along, and I ripped out the first time I did my this month's calendar. I'm doing this right here with the oh, Kitty, careful. Okay, Pico. It's Pico. I wanted to do something that looked like sand because that's what the primary focus on this month's calendar is. But I did a chevron and I didn't like the way it looked, and it wasn't turning out the count right. Wasn't turning out right. So I just decided to do this. And what I might do is alternate with blue and white too, because there's a sky and clouds in the picture too. So, oh, cool. Yeah, KB's good. So that's what else I'm working on. I have to get some more bags sewn together. This week, it's going to be a really hard week, so I'm going to get a couple of them done. That a commitment I made, so I have to get those done. But that's going to be it. I have to focus on Cy and taking care of him. He'll be in the hospital probably Thursday night. I'm staying overnight at the hospital, so that'll be doing it. I'm also started. I restarted his size. I like your tail cat. This size tie. Let me hold it up. But I decided I didn't like that other yarn I was using, so I decided to use the denim yarn. Kitty, you want to go out? I shut the door because it was getting really hot in here. But let me go let her out really quick. Oh, you got a lot of scrap yarn? Oh, cool. Yay! Denisha, was it part of one of the swaps with like Llama Mama? I'm not going to do any swaps for a while. I like my, oh, you did, only 14 shops, Susie? When we have a yarn shop hop here in Orlando, we're lucky if we have 6 shops. And you have to drive pretty far to get to, we just don't have the volume of yarn shops. Hang on, Kate. Ugh. You want to go outside? Okay, I'm back. Oh, okay. So I got some other news today too. Last week, our landlords decided not to renew our lease. We've been living here 8 years, and now last year we got new owners, and they've been slowly weeding people out so that they can remodel the apartments and charge higher rent. So I love this place. I mean, like I said, I've been living here 8 years. I have a yard, I have a porch, I've got plenty of room, and my rent is reasonable. So I'm going to try and find something in the same price range. I don't know if I'm going to have a 3-bedroom again. We'll see. But and then they wouldn't let us extend our lease long enough to Cy to be recuperated from his surgery. So he won't be able to do anything to help. So thankfully, my friends and some of my other congregants at my temple are helping out, so that'll be good. Everybody's just been so great, so I'm happy about that. I got to count my blessings and be grateful. So it'll get better. And thanks, Susie. I appreciate all the prayers and the help I've been getting. 47 pounds of yarn. Ooh, Jackie, we got to see you. You got to do a haul video. Wow. That's amazing. Hi, Joe. Sorry I didn't see you log in first. Good to see you. I got another couple new people, so that's great. If you like this, subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I want to try and build up the my subscribers so we can get up to 1,000, and so I can go back to using my usual setup. And so I appreciate it. If you guys could spread the word. My lease is up June 15th, so I have to scramble. Cy and I are going to go look at a couple apartments tomorrow. Our friend that owns the breakfast clubs here, he's going to also help us out. He might have something one of his friends has that he can rent out. Probably going to be a modular home, which, as far as I know, is still is like a mobile home, manufactured home, which kind of makes me a little nervous because of the some of the hurricanes and stuff. But if it's anchored well enough, I guess, I've lived in trailers in Minnesota when we had tornadoes, and I always lucked out. So, it's up to God's hands. If something happens, it's going to happen. So, hi, Carla. Good to see you. Very cool. Can use all the help. Yeah, I've been praying a lot too, and I got people at my synagogue praying. I got a lot of prayer warriors out there, so thank you. I appreciate it. And what else? Plans on upcoming projects. I'm doing. I want to start working on my Shangri-La bag more. It's been kind of sitting by the wayside. I'm way behind everybody else, and Kristen Almdahl's group. And I also would like to do the Rwana, but I got to finish my sweater first. So, yeah, so thank you. Thank you, Denisha. Hi, Kim. It's good to see everybody. Um, I'm really blessed with this, with all my friends in the crochet and knitting community. I really feel lucky. So yeah, it's good to be a yarny. There's a lot of stuff going on Bago Day. I think she's been harassed by people, so check it out and give her some love if you can. There's so much drama in the world today. People have to just, people are giving things away that a lot of times are out of their own pocket, and they don't have to choose to do that. And to have people picking on her about that, it's just tacky. So, oh, you made the Shangri-La bags? Cool. Yeah, Christy made the ones out of in the Gators, Florida Gators colors. So cool. Yeah, it looks like a pretty easy pattern once you do learn how to do it. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense either, Katie. And she's not the only one who's been harassed about stuff too. So people get a life. It's like anything. If you enter a raffle or you get a lottery ticket, and especially when you have a lot of people that enter it, your chances of winning are lower. So I, you have a better chance of getting hit by lightning than winning the lottery or something like that. So, but if you don't enter, you don't win. So it's a double-edged sword. But be kind. I wish people would just remember to be kind to everybody. So that's my rant for tonight. But I have a kit of I did a whole year block of the month quilt club. Oh, probably 6 or 7 years ago, and it's a king size quilt. I never made any of the blocks yet, and it's all applique. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take the blocks, and I'm going to do the iron-on applique with the buttonhole stitch, so it won't be so time-consuming. And I think I'm going to use them and make some tote bags. So I thought that would be cool. I'm not probably going to do anything with that until after my move. Hopefully I'll get a place that's big enough so I can get my office set up again. We'll see. We're also thinking about moving a little farther out so that Gabriel won't have to drive so far to college. His college is about an hour away. He goes to school in Daytona Beach. So it's about 45 miles, maybe, yeah, 55 miles. Yeah, she's awesome. I love Crystal. So I was glad to see that people are showing her. I noticed Scraptastic was holding up a hashtag sign that said, "I support Bago Day." So show her some love. I love that. Yeah. So I'm glad people are supporting her. But I've been trying to decide. I think I'm going to have to take a break from trying to do a knit along or crochet along until after the move. But anybody getting ready for Game of Thrones? I'm binge watching. Oh, I have insomnia, so a lot of nights lately I've been watching an episode or two before I go to sleep. So I can't wait. I'm dying. I can't wait till it's just. I'm gonna be sad that the show's ending, but I want Jon Snow and Dany to get together. I know they. I haven't read the book, so don't tell me if you know what happens. The same way with The Walking Dead. I don't read any of the comics or anything. So, but so I'm thinking of oh, I've got a pair of socks. I need to start a pair of socks. I'm going crazy not having any small projects to carry with me in my purse. So I'm gonna probably pick something out tomorrow. I think I've got something set up I can do for um that I think I was going to make for Cy. So I might just do a vanilla sock. So at least it'll be mindless and quick. He wants it a little bit longer too. So maybe I'll do a two rib all the way down and then do the stockinette stitch for the foot. So easy peasy. Ooh. Yeah, I watched them streaming on Amazon, and yeah, Game of Thrones is on HBO. If you have to rent it from on Prime, I think it's like $14 a month. So I'm only renting it for 2 months, and then I'm shutting it off again. Because I have Amazon, and then I have Netflix. My stepson is paying for Hulu, and then I've got BritBox. So, and I'm canceling my cable. It's going to save me $160 a month. It's crazy what you have to pay for cable nowadays. And if I want to watch the local channels, I'll just have to stream them on my my iPad. So I don't watch the news anymore, anyways. I get really depressed and upset from it. So I've quit. I don't spend as much time on Facebook either. What I usually do is um, go on to the different, knitting groups and crocheting groups, and I get the punster, funny pictures, and I pass them on. Yeah, I do a lot of radio or Amazon streaming. So yeah, it's so much easier. Oh, how's the Pluto TV, Jackie? What kind of stuff do they have on there? It's amazing what you can get. 'Cause I think our internet's $70 a month, and it's not very good internet. When we move, who knows? If we move out farther, it might be worse. But I use my hotspot on my cell phone, to do my internet back in the bedroom. So yeah, I love the History Channel. The only thing I'm gonna miss is Home and Garden, but I think you can stream that also. So I will see. I think you can also get an HD um, antenna, which will let you get your local channels too. So we'll see. Yeah, it's amazing how TV can suck up so much of your life. And then when I'm sitting there watching TV, sometimes I get so engrossed in the show that I don't crochet or knit. So that kind of defeats the purpose. So what I've been doing is when I'm sewing, I'll put on the podcast and listen to them, and which reminds me, I've got some bags I got to finish tonight or tomorrow. I can't wait. I just I ordered some new stuff to use for zipper pulls. I was gonna try and do the progress keepers, but I can't. One, I can't see them, and I can't hold the mic. I've only got this for magnifying glass. So until I can afford to get a standing light with the magnifying glass, I'm gonna just have to wait. Although the surplus store by me has a tabletop version for like $30, so maybe for my birthday, we'll see. But I'm not worried about it. I don't need to really take up beading anyways. Ooh, yeah. What are they going? I don't even know. I don't even know what I pay for it because Cy pays for it. Because I remember when I first started with it a million years ago, I think I was paying $7.99, and then it went up to like 11 or 12.99. And that's it. If you get enough of these streaming things, it could shoot your, it'll shoot my cable. All the stuff. If I get rid of my cable, it'll drop me down to 70. But then if I'm paying another $40 a month, well, it's still better than $207 a month. But so, Susie, I haven't done much with the shop this week. I got a bunch of stuff cut out. I've got a couple of them that all I have left to do is finish the sides. And I got some new fabric last week at Walmart of all places. I never go to Walmart, but when I was in Jacksonville, I got some fat quarters really cheap. So I'm gonna have to do that. Hey Teresa, it's good to see ya. I'm glad you were able to join us. We're just talking about streaming on TV. I'm doing okay, Teresa. Can't complain. I'm doing my stream on my boyfriend's million-year-old laptop, so if it's a little bit slow, I apologize. But it's working, and you can see my fairy lights on my porch. I do have a bar sign. It's for Sweetwater Brewing Company. It's funny because I was doing trivia a couple years ago, and we were going every week, and one week we won. So I got a bar light and I got a set of wine glasses. I was like, cool. So I put it up on my porch. I'm gonna have to take it with me when I move. I gotta figure out what to do with my. Oh, cool. Yeah. I can have you send Susie. I can have you send it to my PO box. That'll work. That's where I've been having all my mail sent usually. Cool. Yeah. I haven't done, like I said, I haven't done a lot of sewing. This week has just been, no, I just haven't had a chance to do anything with my shop. I do eventually plan on, if I don't do this shop, I'll just do videos and show them. And then if people want to contact me, they can. I live in Orlando, Florida, actually a suburb of Orlando called Castleberry. It's a little town. But I love it here. I'm going to have to move out of here. This apartment is huge. I mean, I have 3 bedrooms, and 2 of them have walk-in closets, and then I have 2 bathrooms. So, and I have my washer dryer. So I've been spoiled. I really have. I'm really glad we've lived here so long. It's actually the longest I've lived any place since you're in Southern Louisiana? I have a friend that lives in Louisiana, but do you think I can think of what town he lives in? No. He's a Minnesota native too, but I haven't seen him in 20 some years. But yeah, I'm so glad. Oh yeah, I know. I get that a lot when I'm on Kristen's. When I don't get on there as much as I used to, but wait, if you get there really early and you're yapping, and then that tell you that. So my plumeria tree, which is the same kind that Kristen has in her yard that she shows you, it's starting to bloom again, or getting the leaves going. And I'm like, I was gonna cut some of it down and replant it, but now that I'm moving, I might just cut it down and then transplant it. Oh, your son's in Pensacola? Cool. That always reminds me of the Officer and a Gentleman when they were in Pensacola for that. Oh, what a great movie. A million years ago. My niece was in the Navy, but she never was in Pensacola. She was in California and in New York, and then I think she was in Naples, Florida, Naples, Italy. But I think, and then Bethesda, Maryland. So yeah, we're getting some really nice hot weather now. It's too early. Gosh, I mean, because when you get 90-degree weather in March and April, it makes for a long year. But I got my air conditioning going, so I'm happy. Oh, good. Oh, neat. Yeah. Christy from Christy's Corner Craft, her son is in the services now too, I believe. See, I think about this, and I can't remember if he's in the Navy or the Army, and he's probably in something else, but he's in boot camp right now too. My nephew did boot camp in Carolinas for the Marines. Is that Lejeune? I think so. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, I have everybody in my family has served. Every generation of my family has served in the services. So I do too. The plumeria is so pretty, and that's what they make the leis out of. I just love it. And I've had this plant or a tree probably 5 or 6 years, and when I first got it, it was only like a foot tall, and now it's like spread out in 6 feet. But it's like it leans one way, so it keeps going like this. I've got it in a ceramic pot, so that helps. Oh, it was raining here good too, and which which I love. I mean, we had some good thunderstorms the other day too. My cats don't care. I know my friends' dogs go hiding as soon as it starts thundering, but my cats, we get so much thunder and lightning here, it doesn't even faze them anymore. But yeah, so I've been waiting for the next clue from Proper Pineapple to come out for the make along. It's running for the month of April, and she was supposed to come out with one today. So hopefully it will come out soon. I was just gonna look and see if it's here. Um, Nothing. Bummer. Oh well. Some people are addicted to Instagram. I'm addicted to Facebook. Oh my gosh. I have. Let's see. I have 1,950 patterns in my library, and 11,083 are Ravelry downloads. Isn't that amazing? And then I have 1,828 single patterns. Woohoo! Oh, Angela, thanks for joining us. I was glad to see you here. I'm joining us again to do it. I'm gonna let you guys comment down below if you get a chance. To let me know how this time frame. I gotta see what time Crochet O'Clock is, because like I said, there's several people on here that like to go to hers too, and I don't want to conflict with hers. I'm also thinking about doing a Zoom chat too, but I gotta see what time people do it, because there's a couple of them that I like to do on a regular basis. Oh, cool. Oh, you're gonna do some more? I'm dying. Oh, cool. Susie, Carla, which is Crochet CJ, she did she dyed some yarn using the egg dyes. So that will be so cool. Bye, Angela. Take care. So very, very cool. Oh, good, Denisha. You're gonna do it too, so that'll be fun. I loved watching Carla's video. That was a lot of fun. I think it's really cool, but I would probably have to do the natural dyes or the food coloring or Jello. I couldn't do the acid stuff. I just don't want to deal with all the. I think you use vinegar to set the dye, Susie. That should work. It's kind of like what I use when I use RIT dye. I use vinegar to set it. Remember when we used to do tie dyeing? I should do that again. The shirt got on today looks like it's tie dyed, but it's not. So hot. Heat. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, really hot water in the vinegar. That works great. Yeah, I thought she did a great job, Carlo, for your first time. Awesome, awesome. I should see what they're getting for the egg dye at the dollar store too. I haven't bought any Easter candy. I'm such a good girl. Oh gosh, it's so hard walking by the candy. Um, oh, that's right. Walking by the walking by the candy. I'm drinking just decaffeinated coffee. It was either that or I was going to do my usual chai tea. Isn't that crazy? It's 90 degrees out, and I'm drinking coffee. I do have some cold brew, but I'm not going to do that at night. Yeah, I was enjoying watching everybody's yarn swaps. Very cool, cool, cool. I'm almost enjoy looking at everybody else's haul as much as I do buying stuff. Then then I don't have to worry about where the heck am I gonna put everything. My boyfriend thinks I have a lot of yarn. Oh no, you go on to Crystals or Carrie Penny or the Yarn Hoarder and some of the other places and see their stash, and I'm like, nope. Mm-mm. Mine is very minimal compared to them. Okay, Karen, you have a good day. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed soon too. I've been up since 5, and I have to get up early tomorrow. I'm working on cleaning the bedroom so that I have a lot of shoes laying along against the wall, and I'm afraid that Sai's gonna trip over him when he's using his walker. So I'm cleaning that up. Have a good one, Karen. We'll see you soon. Teresa, you are the queen of granny squares. That is just awesome. I love looking at when you share them every day. Yes, I was so excited to see Crystal's stash too. Everybody was doing the show your stash last week. Oh gosh, I have more I have more quilting stash than I have knitting stash. I used to have a lot of kind of cross stitch too, but I got rid of a lot of it. I I have a place where I keep all my vintage knitting and crocheting patterns. I'm gonna go through them and bring them out and show you sometime. One of the other ladies did that one day, and it was so cool. And I've got some stuff from the 50s and the 60s that was my mom's. I have my own bicentennial quilt patterns, and I have some old granny square stuff. So I think that would be fun looking at it. And I finally got my Joann's was having a sale online. If you got the whole bolt of not fabric, I can't afford a whole bolt of fabric, but it was the interfacing I use. I use a medium weight non-fusible interfacing. I don't like the iron-on stuff because it gunks up my sewing machine, and my iron. So I learned years ago, because I'm a klutz, I know I'm going to do something to mess it up. So anyways, I went on Joann's and I had a coupon and it was 40% off. So I got 10 yards of interfacing for like $14. I was happy. And then I went out to Walmart. I found out their stuff is reasonable too. I got stack orders for under $2, which is phenomenal because the place I usually get it here in town, I paid $3.99, and it's really good specialty fabric. But whoa! So, and I still look at all the thrift stores too, like this fabric here. I don't know if you see it; it's kind of getting washed out. This flamingo fabric was from a thrift store, and I have a bunch of gator stuff and lighthouse stuff. So I think this summer I'm gonna maybe do some beachy themed ones. Oh, you did, Teresa? Oh, wow. You go, girl. You can do it. You're a machine. You're just cranking them out. I wanted to do a what do you call a bunch of cotton granny not granny squares washcloths because I have a lot of cotton yarn, and then I have a lot of the Esprit yarn, which is from Milan, that I use to make my chemo caps because it's cotton and elastic. It breathes a lot, but it also does it's soft. And I don't have tutorials. There are some good ones out there. If I can think of, I will look. Um, I should, if I ever get a better setup with my podcast, I'd like to do some tutorials, especially with the needle felting and stuff. And quilting is great because if you can do a straight line, you can do the quilting. And there's so many shortcuts nowadays, even from when I was starting out. When I started out, they had just started using the rotary cutters and the mats and stuff, and you could do strip piecing, which is cutting it into strips and then sewing them in sections and then cutting them another size. And now you can even get the stuff already cut, so it's amazing what you can do. And I like the ones where you can quilt them as you're sewing the blocks together because that saves a lot of time. But my sewing machine I have now is really crap for doing multiple layers. Even with my bags that I make, I have a lot of problems with needles breaking, especially when I'm doing zippers and stuff. But that's why I quit making costumes because when I got the sewing machine 20 years ago, I was still doing costumes and I was breaking needles and I was like, oh, this is not worth it. So I quit making the costumes. Oh yeah, that's right, Melody Ham. Yeah, I love quilting and like I said, I've got a bunch of quilt tops I never finished doing, and Susie's got the exact same ones too because we always used to take quilting classes together. I still haven't finished quilting my very first applique project, which was a really cool um, needle turn quilting applique with flowers and hummingbirds. So I just have to finish quilting it. The whole thing's put together. So maybe one of these days I'll finish it. But yeah, I love quilting, and it's just that it's hard to pull it out you know unless you have a place where you can actually leave it out. And I like the hand quilting. I don't do machine quilting anymore because, like I said, my sewing machine stinks for that. If I ever win the lottery, the very first thing I'm gonna do is gonna buy myself a decent sewing machine, either an industrial one, and get a place where it's big enough where I can set up a long arm quilting machine. So, oh yeah, Susie, you and me both. I used to keep a log of all my quilts at one time, and I had like 80, including all the little teeny ones I did and stuff. And I always said, when I die, I want to have a memorial quilt show. Well, I have no idea where they all at now. I love Melanie too. She's awesome. So cool. She has some really good tutorials. So what time is it? It must be getting close to 9:40. Yeah. But well, cool. Well, listen, I've run longer than I usually do, but this was a great chat. I think I'm going to let you go because I want to go work on some bags for a little while before I head to bed. I'm so glad you all could join me. I will let you know what's going on next week. If I don't do a live one, I will do an announcement about it because I got to see how Sai is doing. He's gonna be pretty sore for a little while. He's just at our house. We've got, it looks like a nursing home. I've got two walkers, probably four canes, a wheelchair, and a scooter. But you know what? It makes life so much better. All right, you have a good evening too. Good to see you, Carla and Kim and Joe and Susie and Terry and Teresa. Anybody else I missed? I'm sorry. I'm trying to get you all here. This is actually working better than my computer. I mean, everything is a lot easier to see as far as the coming down with the chat because I can see a lot more lines. So, all right, girls, you have a lovely rest of the week. Happy Monday. And make sure yeah, keep calm and crochet on. Remember that I love you and we're all here for each other. So keep going, and yeah, like she says, keep calm and crochet on. Love you guys. Have a good week. I can figure out how to log out. I'm so used to a touch screen. I lost my. All right, there it is. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to figure out this. I'm not used to using a mouse anymore. I do everything on my iPad and my phone. God bless you too, Teresa. Take care.